All right, it's Scratcher's week 1 report card. She's had one less ride than John because that day I trimmed her feet. But I've transitioned her as well into a Mylar shank bit. Whoa, don't run me over. Not sure if you can see really good in this light, but hers has quite a bit shorter shank than his. She is just a lot lighter, and I don't think I'll need more shank than this. Him, I kind of like that longer shank, and he's responding great to it. So both these bits have a little extra room, even though she's a lot smaller headed. I like Mylar bits for that reason, and they're just a little wider where your bridle goes, so they don't pinch above the bit. She's still struggling to stand still, even in her pen. She paces still, backs up and stuff. Standing tied, she gets probably a D minus. She wore hobbles and even a grazing muzzle to limit her chewing on my fence this week. And, sometimes she's better than others. Today, I've got one other horse in the barn here with us. Thank you. And she was pretty ridiculous when I wasn't actually standing next to her. When I was standing there saddling, she was okay, a little pushy, but not too silly. But walking away to get my helmet and my boots, she's hobbled. And she's bouncing up and down and running at the rope and just, zero patience. And again, she's very immature. So something to think about with her, and, hopefully those things where she's going to get more patience in the future, and a little bit of the neurotic kind of nervous energy will go away. And she's great when you're working with her. It's just that she doesn't have any ability to calm herself down right now, that emotional regulation component, or that mental toughness too. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ride her just for a minute. I already rode her a little bit, but she's doing pretty good. She's still not very balanced in a small area, She doesn't lope a whole circle. She loses her balance and crossfires and, kicks out of the lead in the hind legs. And then I bring her to a trot and rebalance her. But she's obedient, mostly. She did buck yesterday when I rode her outside. We headed out at kind of a big trot to check a tank, and I could feel her starting to kind of lose confidence, not really wanting to go. And suddenly she just bogged her head and bucked. But as soon as I picked up on her, she pulled around, and I tuned on her a little bit and loped some big circles out in the hayfield, and she was great after that. But still a little green and plenty of extra energy. But I'm going to go ahead and just ride her around here a little. I'm going to remind her I'm up here and get her thinking. But you can see how nice and light she's wanting to be. That's one-handed. And of course, she's just learning this, but she is much more sensitive. I think I'm riding about off camera here, but there, she just let me make that nice turn one-handed. Ooh, this might end up being a very short report card, but I just kind of wanted you to get to see, this is her in a different bit. This is her learning a new vocabulary, learning to look where I'm looking. You can see how little it takes for me to fix her. With him, I kind of need that inside hand separate, and there she got distracted and got a little heavier. But so again, I'm laying that rein on her neck and picking up and correcting every time she looks away. And that time I was looking actually there at the camera. I don't know if you noticed my head was turned when she looked to the outside. Go ahead and complete this turn, go over that rail. And there she got very distracted, bump with the right rein, or the left rein, excuse me. And then guide her again with that right rein. I'm going to take a turn here, right rein on. Good. I'm using a little bit outside leg there too, but I'm going to back out of using that aid as much once she becomes more connected mentally to this reining. But you can see she is going to be a handy, fun little critter. And she's definitely got the mind to be very light, but right out of the frame again, looks like. Where John is a little heavier, maybe a little more muley, she's very light. And she's fun. There, she kind of ran through my aids, so I gave her a little touch of that left spur. Good. There. I'm going to take her to the left again. Good. Good. I'm going to take her over this rail again. She missed that cue. I'm going to correct her a little bit with that rein. Good. I'm going to do a very tight turn in toward the wall here. She kind of missed it. I'm going to bring her through there. Good. Good. She's handy. Well, this might be the shortest report card I've ever sent, but we did talk on the phone yesterday, and see if she got any sideways. Oh, we played with the gate yesterday. I'd say she got that was a nice little sidestep, but I would say at the gate she got a C- maybe. I was able to get up to the gate, and she'd let me hang out there and open the gate and shove it. But she really wasn't very connected to ride one-handed through that gate. I'd let go of the gate, go through, do a big turn, come back, push on it, get lined up again. So we got through it, but yeah, could definitely use some refinement on that. But yeah, she's great. She's really nice. And I will see what the next week brings and what kind of a video I can shoot for you. Maybe we can, if my student comes back, I'm really hoping to go ride outside and have somewhere where somebody could film me outside a little bit. So that'd be fun. Anyway, she's a nice critter, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon. All right, thanks. Bye.